Science of the future.
Look around your classroom. What do you see? Can you find anything that was not made by people? All of the tools and technology we use today, we owe to scientists. Your desk? Scientists figured out how to make it stand without falling over. Your pencil? Scientists figured out how to put lead inside the wood. Science is also the reason we have such amazing technology today. Since electricity was discovered, we have been able to make everything from the light bulb to space shuttles. We keep learning more and more about our Earth. Science isn't going to stop at light bulbs and space shuttles. Many believe that science will help us more in the future. Vertical farming.
Have you ever visited a farm? Do you know what happens on a farm? Farms are important. They grow the food we eat. Grains, vegetables, fruit, and meat are all raised on farms. There's a big problem with farms, though. More people are born every day. Farms may have to get bigger to grow enough food to feed everyone. Many people believe we are running out of land. What would happen if the Earth ran out of land for growing food? One answer to this problem might be vertical farming. Instead of farms growing out over more land, they would grow up toward the sky. They would be just like skyscrapers. Since these new farms would be tall, not wide, we could move our farms into cities. People living in cities would get fresher fruits and vegetables. There are other good things about vertical farms. Because they would be inside a building, scientists could make sure that all of the produce grows perfectly. Plants would get plenty of water and sunlight. Farmers won't need to use chemicals to keep insects away. What are some other good things about vertical farming? Controlling the weather.
Scientists have already learned how to control the weather inside of a building. Air conditioners help keep indoor rooms at comfortable temperatures. By using a special instrument, the humidity of a room can be measured. Humidity is the amount of water that is in the air. When the air indoors is very dry, a machine called a humidifier adds moisture to the air. So can scientists control the weather outside?
How cloud seeding works. 1. A minute amount of silver iodide is sprayed across a propane flame. 2. The silver iodide particles rise into the clouds. 3. The silver iodide causes cloud moisture to freeze and create ice crystals. 4. Ice crystals grow big enough to fall as snow.
Right now, scientists are wondering about a few new ideas on how to control the weather. One idea that's been used for many years now is called cloud seeding. With cloud seeding, scientists shoot little drops of silver into the air. The silver makes the water in the air stick together. This makes new clouds. The new clouds make rain. This can be really helpful in places where it doesn't rain enough. Another idea scientists are working on is how to control strong storms. Tornadoes, hurricanes, and tsunamis kill thousands of people every year. If we could control them, we could save lives. Many tests have been done, but there is still no way for us to control the weather. Not yet, anyway. 3D printers.
Imagine we are on a computer. We see a robot. It's amazing. It can fly, it can talk, and it can even do our homework for us. We would give anything to have that robot. We hit the big print button on the screen. Out of the printer comes a picture of our robot. It looks perfect. But what if we didn't need to print a picture of our robot? What if we could print the robot itself? Not just print a copy of the robot. Print the actual robot. Would you believe it's real? Now we can because of 3D printing. 3D is short for three-dimensional. Think of it like the difference between a square and a cube. A square is flat. A cube has a flat square on each of its 6 faces. A cube is a 3D square. Instead of printing pictures, 3D printers create the objects themselves. One way that 3D printing has already helped is in the hospital. Imagine that someone needs surgery. With 3D printing, doctors can make a copy of where a person needs surgery. They can practice on the copy. When it comes time to do the real surgery, the doctors know exactly what to do. They have had plenty of practice. 3D printing can make surgery safer. Another way that 3D printing can help is in space. Imagine we are lost in space on a space shuttle. Something on our ship breaks, and we didn't bring the spare part. That's okay. We can print the part and come back home safely. There are many ways that scientists are making life better for people around the world. Science has become a big part of our daily lives. It affects how we grow food. It affects how we think about weather. It changes how we make new things. How else is science working to save our planet?
Discuss. How does the diagram on page 36 relate to the text?